Hola, mi gente. Joe Brito live from the Credit Card Connection Studios in hot and humid Hackensack, New Jersey. How you doing, mi gente? If it's Tuesday, you already know it's Hola, mi gente Tuesday. All right? Wepa Tuesday, whatever you want to call it Tuesday. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is going to be great. You got me to yourself tonight. I'm so excited. We got a lot of bochinches to jump into, a lot of stuff, obviously, in the credit card universe. But first, as always, we're going to say hola to the chat. Let's go see what's going on. I already got to some of you guys while I was here early. But Rodney, 23, the one for you to see. Wepa, Rodney. How you doing? Garrett, aloha. How you doing, Garrett? My man Jordan that I met in person last week, he came to the house. Jordan. God bless you. We love you. Can't wait to see you again. You are just an amazing person. Honestly, Jordan, God bless you, man. You left such an impression. I can't thank you enough. And Jordan was the second one because I also met my man, Anthony Fears. Anthony, my brother, I felt like I've known you my whole life. And going out to lunch last week was just great. Like, it was just like we knew each other forever. So, guys, I thank you both for making last week so special and taking the time to see me. It really means a lot to me. I can't thank you enough for that, guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Yo, Jordan, I got a mojito for you, papi. Don't worry about that. I got you. Those mojitos were fire, though, weren't they? We went to Viva Margaritas here in Hackensack. And on Wednesday, I went with Anthony to Houlihan's in Paramus. So hope all is well. Izzy, what's going on, Izzy? Good to have you here, papi. I appreciate it. Jordan's merch is fire. That's all I got to say. Check out Jordan's channel. Do me a favor, Jordan. Throw your channel here. I want people to check it out and also check out your merch because second to none, bro. Your merch is fire. Vincent, how you doing? Vincent, Wepa Papi, thank you for being here. As always, Vincent. My man, Joe Ditz. What's up? Happy days, baby. Fonzie forever, baby. Thank you for being here, Joe. Memphis, Mike. Mighty Mike, how you doing, Memphis? Thank you for being here. Texas, dog. How you doing, Texas? Thank you for being here, papi. I appreciate you as always. My son, John. How you doing, papi? Te quiero mucho, papi. You know that. Luis, ¿cómo está, papa? Hola, mi gente, papi. How's the family, Luis? James, how you doing? Wepa, James. Thank you, as always, for being here. Corey, how you doing? Hello. Always pleasant to look at the clock and realize you're 1 minute away from Wepas. Just for you, Corey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Johnny Jimenez. Hello, Johnny. As always, Johnny, I thank you for being here. Boxer, yo, safe trip as you're traveling across Ohio, papi. God bless you. Thank you for listening in as always. Izzy says, doing great, working on my second Amex Business Gold offer and a slightly elevated Amex BBP offer. Wepa. All right, yo, we got some Amex stuff to talk about today, so you're going to love it, Izzy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Mighty Mike Newland en la casa. Good evening, Mike. How you doing? Thank you as always for being here and just being so damn supportive. I appreciate it. James says, Citi sent me mailers for the Strata and Strata Premier decisions. I'm going to be real 100 with you, James. The Strata has its great things at 0 annual fee, but I would get the Premier because it also gives you the ability to still transfer to American Airlines. The regular Strata right now does not. Okay? So that and the multipliers are just great on the Premier. So I think it's worth that shot, Papa. Let me know what you decide to do. All right? Smash that like button and subs if you haven't already, John. Thank you so much. Anthony Fears, the man that I saw last week. Thank you so much. Yes, it is Tuesday, Papi. It is. Always safe. Got a whole load of Red Baron pizza. Yo, you know where I live, bro? I love Red Baron pizza. Yo, be safe, Boxer. Thank you so much, Papi. Peter, Frugal Dad Finance. How you doing? Wepa from New Jersey as well, Papi. How you doing, Peter? Matt, this heat and humidity, yo, 100. But Matt, I'm going to give you a shout out for one thing, and that is I'm really happy for you, my friend. Keep up the good work. I hope your health continues to get just way better. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, Matt. God bless you, Papi. That's how you do it, Papa. Good for you. John, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you, John. As always, Papi, thank you so much. LG in the house, in the place to be. LG, how you doing, my guy? LG, I'm about to sojourn around Hudson Valley. Don't sojourn too much, man. They might lock you up for that, Matt. Hello, hello. Johnny says to John and Matt Clausen, what's going on? And I want to, breaking news. My wife Terry just reminded me to give a shout out to an amazing friend who's like a brother to me that introduced me to Terry, my friend Jose Peña. Happy birthday, Papi. God bless you. Bro, 37 never look hotter, all right? And speaking of that, my girl, Marie, I love you. Happy birthday. Mama, you kicked the crap out of 25-year-olds out there, ma. 36 never look hotter, Marie. You know that, baby. I love you. Hope you're having a great time with Manny and the family. Give my love to Sammy. I love you both. Happy birthday. Mwah, mi gente. Professor X, what's going on? Great to see another live. I'm doing well, Professor. How you doing, Professor? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yo, Memphis, man, thank you so much for that. The best part about Tuesdays is Joe's lives. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I don't take that lightly. Hey, Johnny John says, hola, Leon Dre en la casa. Hola, just got approved for the Aspire with the smallest limit for a premium card. Yo, let me tell you something, Leon. I'm going to be real 100 with you. I've gotten $2,000 sign-up bonuses for the Wyndham card, for one of my ink cards. It doesn't matter. As long as you got it, you could just pay it, bring the money back down, meet the spend, keep it moving. You got 6 months to meet that spend. You could also reallocate money from any other personal card that you have with Amex that's not a charge card and move it over to the Aspire with no problem. Do that and your limit will go up. But congratulations. Thank you for sharing that, Leon. I appreciate you. 82 people in la casa, mi gente. Hit that like button. Iron my clothes. Why do I love that name? I just love you guys are just so damn creative. Thank you so much, Iron. I appreciate you. Mr. MIA, Juan Garcia en la casa. Wepa. Ralph, Wepa. How you doing, Ralph? Thank you for being here. Happy Tom hit me up earlier. Happy Tom was across the globe in Greece. Thank you for being here, Happy Tom. I will see you in exactly 1 month from today in Portland. Happy Tom is the man. I love you, Happy Tom. Don't forget to send me the shirt size and the colors, Papa. All right? Thank you, Happy Tom. Nurican 71, good afternoon. Yo, 112 degrees. God bless you, bro. I would have left. So, Kevin from Lakeland, Florida. Kevin, how you doing, Kevin? God bless you, Papi. Thank you for being here. Anthony says, truth, it was such a pleasure meeting you. Catching up soon for sure. Hell yeah. We got a double date. All right? Don't forget that, Anthony. Meowdy, great to be here and see everybody. Juan, how you doing? Juan Meow Mix. Sylvia, my girl, here for all the Bustelo, no T, LOL. Sylvia, my love, te quiero mucho, mama. Thank you for being here. Juan Garcia, thank you for the membership, puppy. I appreciate you as always, Juan. Good evening. Everybody saying they're good. Detour Travels, what's going on? Present. All right, Detour Travels, what's going on? Points with Philip. Thank you for being here. Philip, hey, friends, what's going on? Law, thank you for the super chat. A super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you, Law. I really do appreciate it. Stephen, great to be here on time during, all right, working from home. Stephen, thank you for being here, Stephen. God bless you and your family. I appreciate you. Enrique Gonzalez, how you doing? Saludo, Enrique. Enrique and I are always hitting each other up during the week. Enrique, my love to the family. Memphis Mike, hey, John, your last video was fire. Got me thinking about U.S. Bank Cash Card now. That's how it is, Papa. Ralph, hit the like button. Thank you so much. Jonathan Martinez from Spaha. How you doing? Presente aquí en este foro. Saludos to everyone on here. Papi, I love you, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, man. Yes, the pizza is tasty. Jorge Rodriguez, how you doing? ¿Qué pasa, mi pana? Keep the good info coming. It is coming, Papi. I'm getting through this list, and we will be there in a minute. Thank you so much for being here, Jorge. David William, Red Barons are pretty good. Yes, David. How you doing, David? Chad's Money Minutes. Chad in La Casa. Yo, how you doing? Chad, Mike, Hunter, how you doing? How's it going? The content has been fire for John. Yes, it has been. Thank you for being here, Mike. Vegas Hawk, got my 50,000 miles from Barclays. Wepa! That's how you doing, Vegas. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sore, so over the heat and humidity in New York City. I'm ready for the fall. I love the fall. That is my favorite time of the year, Sylvia. I hear you. 23, the one for you to see. Wepa Tuesday. Yo, coming in hot with the super chat. Thank you so much, Rodney. Man, I appreciate you, Rodney. Thank you so much. Joe with the smooth Riz live. Yes, Peter. You know how it goes? I love you, Peter. They double charged me on my statement. They will give me choice of check or credit card. Glad I only did one charge. Hell yeah. Shit. 101, 109 in Mojave. God bless you, David. How the hell are you still here, puppy? Damn, God bless you. 90 people in La Casa, mi gente, in the first 13 minutes. Let's keep it moving. David, thank you for being here. Boxer is taking a very long break from new cards until May. Seriously, this time? Okay. Yeah, we'll talk. Next month, you'll tell me, yo, Joe, guess what I got? Whoa, yo, what's up, my guy, John? Adamo 67, how you doing? What is going on? Thank you for being here. Don Kim, it's been a minute. How you doing, Don Kim? Thank you for being here. Yo, Philip already dropped 12 today. That's right. He's behind. The Strata isn't a bad card, Vincent says. It's a good bonus with no annual fee, 0 APR, 15 months, 3 times on transit, and groceries is nice too. It is, Vincent. But I think if you're looking for an overall, the Premier would still win out. Tariq Flex Games. No, you're not late, puppy. This is early for you, Papa. Thank you for being here, Tariq. I appreciate you. Actually taking Red Baron to Red Baron, then getting another mod of Red Baron to take to Utah. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are too cool, man. God bless you. Be careful. Manuel Jimenez. Manuel, how you doing? Good afternoon, puppy. Thank you for being here. Kevin, 2025 credit card news like basketball or golf? I think it's more like basketball. Vlad Cruz, my boy. How you doing, Vlad, puppy? How you doing? My love to Astrid and the family, puppy. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Stacy, how you doing? Stace, how's it going, mama? Thank you for being here. And last but not least, Manuel, I got my 90K points for making my spin on the Delta business card. That is a fire card. You're not going to regret it. Mi gente, we got a lot to go into. First and foremost, take notes, because this one kind of went under the radar this past week. But for those of you that count on Chase, when you're renting a car, because we still got a month or so to go in summer, if you're renting a car and using Chase and their insurance, it's not a problem using it. The problem is, depending on the car that you're renting, they are now capping the collision coverage on the Sapphire to $60,000. Okay, so it's going to be on everything except for the Reserve and the Ritz-Carlton. Okay, so every other Chase card except for the Reserve and the Ritz-Carlton. So the reason I say that is this: sometimes we go in and we might get an upgrade, or we might need a bigger car because we got a lot of people. And if the car's worth 65, 70,000, as a lot of cards are now, you got to be careful. That's why, to me, the Amex Premium Insurance for car rental is still the best. It is the best bang for your buck for $19.95 or $24.95. And if you live in certain states like Florida, it's actually cheaper. So I'm telling you right now, check and make sure the car that you're going to use, if you're going to rent an expensive car, if you know it's worth over $60,000, consider what card you're going to use, because you don't want to get banged over the head if something happens and you're going to end up losing money on this one or have to go through your own insurance. Okay? Just throwing that out there. It hit the news under the radar, but these are the things that these companies do that they don't really send out to the public, and then you're stuck. So effective now, August, today's, as I go on live, is August 12th. You want to make sure you're using a Chase card that covers more than the value of the car. You don't want to shortchange yourself, okay? Let's see what everybody else is saying here. What's going on, Dennis? Dennis Dunn, what's up, Papi? The gang is all good, Papa. Thank you for being here. Craig White, hola, Papa. How's it going? Thank you for being here, Craig. 99 people in the house in the first 17 minutes. We're rocking and rolling, people. Mike Hunter. Mike, how you doing? I got an offer for the Citi Personal Advantage, AA Advantage for 85,000, but they also want an extra 500 in spend. You know what? If you're an AA Advantage customer, if you're loyal to American Airlines, honestly, 500, it's negligible at this point, right? I would also pair it up with one of the Strata cards, and you're going to be killing the American Airlines points. Again, that is the secret power, the superpower that Citi has right now that people are still crapping on the elite. But the reality is that paired up with any of the Strata cards, you could do major damage, mi gente. So make sure, Mike, I would do it if you really want it, honestly. Ian, how you doing, Ian? Thank you for being here. Chase is in the gutter. Oh, my God, I can't. Vlad says 100%. Gunna, what's up, Gunna? Wepa, Gunna. How's it going, puppy? Solid Liquid Fox. My application for the Wepa card went to pending. Calling now Banco Popular reconsideration line. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, Solid Liquid Fox, this was the problem. Your Wepa didn't last 30 seconds. That's a new, prerequisite, really. So I'm going to do a new app, all right? And I'm going to have a pre-approval tool where you're going to have to do a Wepa live, and I'm going to have to score it on the back end of the office like they do behind the scenes. And then I'll tell you whether or not, you can get the Wepa card. But I'm going to be honest with you. The Wepa card came out a few times this week, and everywhere I go and I show it, it is just a movie. Everybody loves the card. 110 people. I don't think I've gotten to 110 this fast, mi gente. Thank you so much for that. Solid Liquid Fox, I love you. Thank you so much. New again. The man who loves to comment. I love it. Thank you for your comments as always on all the videos and everything. New again. I appreciate you. My country, I'd go for the 80. See, again, 85 is not bad. What about JP Morgan Reserve card? Yeah, that's a card way out of my limit, bro. That's like millions of dollars. That's not happening here, Kevin. It's a great card if you can get it. Got my 130,000 bonus on the Surpass. Whoa, bro. The Surpass, it is the most underrated hotel card. I know the Aspire gets the flex, but the Surpass is great because you get the gold status, which automatically gives you breakfast at the hotels, and 130,000 points is money all day, every day. So great for you, Dennis. Fire new sign-up bonuses for Saver, Venture One, and Quicksilver. I wouldn't know, Teddy. They want no part of me. Everything I get for them is good credit and no bonus. But if you could do it, Papi, get it and let me know, all right? As Key would say, Chase be tripping. The Alaska Airlines premium card, I didn't hear any updates. It hasn't come out yet, Kevin. I put my name on the waiting list. I'm waiting for it to hit. Adrian Estrada, how you doing? Climbing the Hilton ladder right now. Best decision from Hyatt to Hilton. Well, I'm going to be applying for, and it's going to sound kind of counterintuitive because we're all about sign-up bonuses, but I don't want to add a new card and get the inquiries and so on and so forth. So I'm actually going to product change my vanilla plain Hilton Honors to the Aspire so that I can use it going to Puerto Rico and have the benefits, using the benefits there, because I'm also getting the the Hilton vacations that they give you points for. I'm getting 80,000 for that in January for only $149. So I don't have to spend 6,000 or whatever thousands to get the points. So for that, I'm just going to product change my card and be able to use the benefits in PR. But you made a great choice there, Adrian. Thank you for being here, Papi. What's going on, YouTube experiment? Jesse, we just been saying hi, Papa, for the most part. And that Chase, nerfed their coverage limits on all their cards except for the Reserve and the Ritz to 60,000. So you got to be careful. You're renting an expensive car or SUV. You might want to check that. All right. Calder, what's going on? The Wepa card only pulls from Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, Baboni, Ozuna, who else? Mark Anthony. It pulls from everything, all right? But Calder, if you want the card, Papi, I got you. Don't worry about it. 112 people. Let's hit that like button, mi gente. Let's do this. Yo, I'm telling you, 40 likes, it's on. You always have a great stream, brother. Thank you, Gunna. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Gunna. That really means a hell of a lot to me. Yo, it is fast. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin keeps track of things for me. I appreciate it. I got 10 million pesos. Yo, Jamie, sign me up. That's how it goes, bro. Will you get kicked out of a bookstore if you use the Wepa card? Never. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring out the Wepa card. Besides it being on my shirt, guys, check these out, guys. Check it out. So, of course, in my beautiful extra wallet, right? Of course, I got to bring the extra wallet out. They got fire colors out right now, guys. You have to check out Ekster. Again, it is still summer. Don't sleep on their travel bag. Like I told you, it is just phenomenal and waterproof. You need this when you travel. But my extra wallet, everywhere I go, people want to know what it is. But my Wepa card, Jordan saw it, Anthony Fears saw it, and this weekend I pulled it up. This is my Strata Premier, and this beats the heck out of what the Strata Premier is in person. That cheap, flimsy plastic card. This card is everything. Check out the line card below, link in the description box. Let me know if you want this particular logo on it. Johnny can do it for me, mi gente. So check this out from the line card. And check out the extra wallets. I can hit up Emmanuel. He will make sure to take care of you. Those codes are down below. I still crap on Citi's business. Oh, it's okay. You can crap on the mat. That's all good. Dell, what's going on, Dell? Thank you for being in here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Texas Dog said, reposition business accounts today with Chase in hopes of getting CSR business and that 200K sub will apply. Let me know how that goes, Texas. That card is fire. I'm going to be straight up with you. That reserve business card, if you've got a legitimate business where there's a lot of spend, I'm going to keep it real. The $20,000 or $30,000 that they're requiring for 200,000. So I think it's 30,000 spend, but you're going to get 200,000 points. I think that's a great deal. It comes in a lot less than freaking Capital One was trying to do with their cards with almost $100,000 or $200,000 of spend. So, you know, I think you should do it. Let me know how it goes for you. Dell, right now, just Chase's insurance changes with their coverage limits to 60,000. Other than that, not much. Is the Aviator Red still worth it? Yes, I would still do it, DEM, because it's a different bank. And when Citi assumes that card, it'll become a Citi card. So now you have another one in the ecosystem. Not a bad deal, in my opinion. I would do it. It's also what? You buy a stick of gum, you get 50,000 points. That is the easiest pickup in the game right now. All right? That's what I would do. Memphis Mike, everyone else, where is it? Hold on. Bragging about all these points they're getting for subs. I can only brag about Rakuten transferring 48,900. Wepa. Memphis, you schooled that one. I put up on the Discord, I got 24,000 something points. Rex, my man Rex, killed it. Rex had a ton, but 48 is fire. Think about it. Let's say the minimum 2 cents per point you're going to get on average worth of value from it. You hit a home run, kid. Congratulations, Memphis. That's how you do it. Ian, why do you think Matt is pissed about today? The humidity? I don't know, Ian. Maybe it's the humidity. Let's give him that one. You just mentioned Hilton Vacations. Yo, Anthony's bat signal is Hilton Vacations. He turned me on to it. I'm going to keep it real. They're pretty good at it. There's not that much pressure like other places. Like when I went to do timeshares from RCI and all these other places, they're brutal, bro. I got yelled at once in Puerto Rico because I kept telling the lady no, and she got mad and called her manager. But whatever. Hilton is not bad. I'm going to do it on 57th Street and 5th. You know, so why not? 80,000 points. I'll take it all day, you know, without a sub. Go figure, right? What about the Bank of America premium? Those are travel. So Bank of America has travel protections. I don't know, honestly, Kevin, the exact parameters of what the protections they offer. I don't have a Bank of America credit card. I have an account with them for checking and savings, but not a credit card. But I will look into that for you. 48,000 is no joke. No, hell no. You're not kidding. As much as people rag on Strata Elite, it's a good-looking card in person, on par with Ritz, more pop with the silver accents. I agree, Solid. I agree. 100. Rakuten with the Rakuten card. I want people to let me know if they got the Rakuten card. My only concern with the Rakuten card is that you're stuck kind of obviously, as the name implies, into Rakuten. I don't always go through Rakuten unless there's something out there that pops for like 15 or 20, times. But you're right. If you're in it, if you're in that space, it's a no-brainer. For no annual fee, it's a no-brainer. 100%. Memphis Mike says, thank Ian. Amex surveying a business brilliant. They should do a business aspire. I would do a business aspire. The business brilliant that they're looking at pretty much mimics the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant personal card. The difference is the multipliers more in business categories, and it's $45 more at $695 other than $650. The reason I would apply for the business version of it is because then it won't hit my personal side, obviously. But still a lot of money. You're still talking premium card territory, and you got to make sure you're going to stay at the properties for that amount. I'm sorry. The feature the extra no one talks about is the key coin holder. Yes, absolutely. If you use my code, you get a discount on that as well, Boxer. But they have so many different accessories. I love their bags. I love the things that they have at Ekster. It's something that really, it's quality. So I agree with you. 125 people, mi gente. 26 minutes in. Thank you. Affiliate Wepa Joe. Let's go. That's right, because they killed off the credit card affiliates. So it's all about hustling. Rakuten card is trash, trash, trash. 7K limit. Joe finds that under his pillow some more. Ian, I love the fact how you think of me, Ian. I swear to God. I don't know. Agreed, DEM. I'm really thinking about getting it over, going over 524. Why is it trash? Easy MR flight. Ian, 10 times dining doesn't apply to 7K. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. Okay, that's good. I told you the Rakuten card was a solid utility player, Matt says. Kevin says, you can use Strata Elite and Premier as a duo. The bad thing is the annual fee and some small details. That's the one that I just said was a powerful duo in the videos I put out this weekend. I really do think it's a powerful duo. I won't be getting the Elite right now. I'm waiting to see what moves Amex does with their Platinum for October. I'm also getting the Expire. I just got back hold on one second. The baby is back where he belongs. Got my personal Platinum back because the business Platinum is going bye-bye next week. So the personal Platinum already enrolled in everything again. Easy peasy. And that's one card I really don't think I can do without. I need an Amex Platinum in my life. So Rakuten is just that right now, if you notice, if you've gotten emails from them, it's no surprise because they threw out their new card. They've been throwing out some savage multipliers on things that 10, 15 times where they would normally only keep those to like peak times for Black Friday, Christmas, once in the summer, Prime Day around there. But they're throwing so many different things out there that honestly, you can't go wrong. Let me see if I can pull up Rakuten right now, guys, because then I'm going to jump into Alaska and some other stuff. I got Rakuten right here, guys. We're at 133 people, mi gente. Hit that like button, guys. Let's do this. So right now, Rakuten has 30,000 points for SoFi Banking, which is $300. Dell Technologies 10 times, Verbo 6 times, Ulta 6 times, Temu 12 times, Priceline up to 8 times. And then, it's just a lot of stuff. Nike 4 times. They're going to do again NordVPN 20 times. And for those of you guys that need hymns, 250, it says here. Just saying. And for those of you with sleep apnea healthcare 3 times. So, and Ekster is actually here at 5 times. So go through that, get the 5 times, and use my discount code, and your money, bro. And Mint Mobile 250. So I'm just saying, guys, it's so worth it. Check out Rakuten. They've really been pushing it out because they're also pushing their card. Okay. Ian says, I don't see the point with the 7K cap, but I didn't know it didn't apply to 10 times dining. If that's the case, cards done in a year, you might as well crush it now. I couldn't agree more. Mad, loved your video on it. Lately, I get more points on my Rakuten card than my Amex trifecta. That's a good point. Benjamin, how you doing? Benjamin, good evening. Benjamin, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah, there is no annual fee. Don't forget that. Gunna says, "Hey, primo, my YouTube name Gunna Driver. Um, it's from Laguna Beach Scuba Diver. Just FYI, scuba dive and travel, Bahamas, Fiji, all over Mexico. Yo, seriously, Gunna, can you put that in the chat, puppy? Please put your channel name there. I would love to see that. Thank you. That's fire. Thank you, puppy. Please put it there. Filmo got 86 MR from Rakuten this quarter, almost triple digits. Filmo, God, I love you. Hit 7K and switch to another card. Still solid. 4 times Rakuten bonus. They wouldn't give. A lot of people I heard were not getting the Rakuten card. I heard a lot of people also weren't able to get the Strata Elite card. I want to know what you guys think about that. I thought they were pushing it hard and that they would be easier, but a lot of people in this space were not getting it. I also want you guys to know this is just a heads up. So you saw I got rid of my gold card by product changing back up to the platinum. I'm going to keep it real 100. You should, if you've thought about getting the platinum card, get it now. Because unlike Chase, Amex will let you use all the benefits right off the bat, not let you wait till October 26th like Chase is doing, and Chase keeps you with the old card unless you want to pay more for it right now. My point is just go for the Amex now. Give it a run. If you've had it before and you forgot what it was like, give it another run. You've got nothing to lose. Right off the bat, you're going to get the $200 for the travel credit, which I already threw in my United Travel Bank, the $240 in digital entertainment, the Walmart Plus credit. You know, there's a lot there, guys. I'm not lying. And then you can't beat the fact that they're the only card that gives you 2 gold statuses at hotels, at Marriott and at Hilton, and elite status at the car rental places. Okay, keep that in mind. That's one thing I really think you guys should really look into. So I were you, I would apply. Let me know if you guys are applying. Okay, where's Sylvia? Hold on. I thought you already went to the timeshare. No, mama, I go in January 4th through the 6th. Okay, get the Strata Elite and product change to custom cash, get the 100,000 points. Are they still doing it in branch? Because when I looked online, it went down to 80, which kind of sucks. How many folks burned a 524 for the Rakuten card? That's a good question. Rakuten has been earning much more MR points than Amex cards I have. I hear you. That's a good point, Narikin. Gonna still hefty fee for 100,000 points. What's up? New again. What's up, Joey? The topic for today, I guess I actually sent that emoji earlier. Just getting home. Strata and Lee is a combo. Yeah, I mean, look, either version you go with the Strata is going to be a good move. The only problem I have with the regular Strata is it doesn't have all the transfer partners available to it as the Strata Premier, which gives you the AA status. All right, maybe they'll do it eventually, but they had to have some sort of differentiation between the cards if you're going to pay 95 to no annual fee, right? So my thing is, I think it's a solid card either way you guys want to go. If you want to save 95 bucks, get the Elite, gives you priority pass, gives you all those good things, right? You're going to get AA lounge access, 4 passes for it. Why not? Especially if you're an AA loyalist. I would do that. And again, we were talking about Rakuten new again. And the other thing was Chase's insurance coverage, that they lowered it to 60,000 on their regular cards, not the Reserve or the Ritz-Carlton. Bianca, how you doing, Bianca? So far, I'm really liking the Rakuten card. Solid earner when shopping online. I have 33,000 points waiting to get transferred over. Bianca, did they give you a hard time? Did they lowball you on the credit limit? Let me know, Bianca, because a lot of people didn't get it. Amex Plat, the only card refreshed in October. I believe so. I don't think the business one is yet. The green will eventually have to get refreshed. The business green, God knows. But Yes, from what we understand now, they're going to refresh the platinum, my love. Narikin, 95 times back on Surfshark for anyone looking for a VPN. That's huge. That's huge. I'll have to check. Still working on a sub with Chase Hyatt. I'm guessing you're saying Rakuten and it said rejuvenate. I just finished, guys, and this is funny. Actually, I had the card in my wallet for like a hot minute. Um, but I finished my IHG Premier $5,000 spend literally in the first week of August, paying my, paying personal, paying my taxes on it. So I'm waiting for those certificates to hit. But this is the card now that I'm carrying in my wallet. And why, you ask? Joe, why do you have the Wyndham Business Earners card? So, I share everything. I had so many points sitting in Wyndham's portal. It was 170 something thousand. I need to start using them. It was actually, it was more than that. My bad. It was 200 and something thousand. That I decided to stay 2 nights. I'm staying 2 nights this week in Harrah's in Atlantic City. So basically, they only charged me 54,000 instead of 60,000 because they gave you a 20% bonus. So 54,000 points for a king bedroom suite. When I called Wyndham, they made sure to call Harrah's because it is a casino hotel and sometimes they don't play by the rules. But to make sure they noted that I'm entitled to some amenity at the check-in, giving me an early check-in and a late checkout for being a diamond member, and also a free upgrade. Because when I called Harrah's, they were like, we can upgrade you, but there's a charge. And Wyndham was like, there's no charge. You're a diamond member. So every time I go, and this is just for you guys to know, if you're going on a trip, take the card with you where you're going to stay. I know it sounds like a no-brainer, but sometimes if we don't use it all the time, we put it in a folder, right? I have them all in an app on my wallet, on my Apple Wallet, but I like to have the physical card because it also has my number on it, my ID number for Wyndham. And this way I can always put the charges on it automatically. I like dealing with the physical cards better. But once I know I'm going somewhere, that card automatically shifts in. So when I go now to Portland in September, the Hyatt card goes in. Puerto Rico in November, the Hilton card goes in. That's how it goes. Just so it keeps me on my toes with that. So I just wanted to share that with you. I would get Strata Premier, Custom Cash, Double Cash, AA Biz City first over the Strata Elite, but I have 8 City cards. I may get it and another. Yo, fire, Gunna. You're the one that's always said it, Gunna. Honestly. Got my 30,000 Rakuten points opening a SoFi account with a minimum of $500 deposit. Easy money. It really was Israel. 100. Karen, how you doing? Wepa? How you doing, Karen, my girl? From Brooklyn. How you doing, baby? Hope all is well, my love. I think the green gets refreshed and there's still a ton of floating trademarks. Yes, I agree. Citi may start denying you soon. That's a lot of cards. I hate you can't move credit limits between cards with them. I'm approved for the Rakuten card, but do they have a pre-approval? Call me Lonnie. Lonnie, how you doing, puppy? I hope you're feeling better. Lonnie was under the weather. Lonnie, I hope you are feeling better, puppy. God bless you. Hope all is well. I think a lot of financial institutions are being stingy on extending credit if they see more than a few inquiries in the last year. Shockingly enough, I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to ask me or to throw in here on the chat. How many inquiries do you think I have, on either Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion? How many inquiries do you think I have on either one of them? You don't have to say which one or whatever, or just put a number. But how many do you think I have? And then I'm going to tell you my exact number. All right. But I agree with you on that one, Jesse. What's up, Ed? What's going on? What's the best credit card to get for 5 status where Hertz? There's a lot of them. There's going to be obviously the American Express Platinum card. You can get it. You could get status. Let me tell you right now, because I have my list here. Believe it or not, the Founders card gives you Presidential Circle status. I kid you not. The membership with the Founders card gets you status with Hertz and gold status with Hilton. I kid you not, for their membership fee. But let me check for you right now. Give me 1 second. Thank you for your time, guys. Presidents. Okay. So you can get it with several. Capital One Venture X. So if you don't want to spend the 695 right now, 395 for the Venture X gets it for you. The Delta Sky Miles Reserve, which is also 650 bucks, I believe. Um, and the which other one? And the Delta Reserve business card from American Express. It says World Elite MasterCard holders, including those with the built MasterCard, automatically qualify for President's Circle. So if you've got World Elite MasterCards, you should check the back of them. I believe the Strata Premier is a World Elite card. Um, and then, of course, Amex is the one that everybody kind of basically goes to. But I would say if you want a premium card, you could also get the Elite now because I'm sure that's going to carry it as well. But the Platinum is the one that most people kind of throw it on everybody, you know? The Rakuten card can be added with some other no annual fee card setup. You're right about that, Kevin. Solid says hi, Lonnie. Plus Citi pulls Equifax in Southern California. Always having low inquiries for Equifax. I apply for Citi cards. Makes sense. Enrique, I want to get the Amex Plat, but I'm in pop-up jail because of my LOL 24 status. Huh. Enrique, hit me up one day. I got to go over some stuff. 144 people, man. They just punched me in the face. Thank you so much for that, guys. Literally 44 minutes in, 146 people now. This is fire, guys. Thank you so much. So you want to get the Amex Plat, but in pop-up jail. Enrique, we got to talk. Hit me up, and I will work on that for you. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. So I just upgraded my gold to platinum. Want to jump on it? Memphis Mike, we talked about it. That is the move, Papi. In branch, there's still also a link online. Thank you, Gunna. I appreciate that. Memphis says, good evening. Good evening. Capital One, Amex, and Wells Fargo points can be transferred to partners. That's right. Bianca, my credit limit on the Rakuten is okay, 6K. That's great. Again, Bianca, you know what it is? People get hooked on the amounts of a credit limit. The problem is that people forget when you have multiple cards, they all see what you're out there playing with, right? They're not going to throw, like when you first apply to a card, your $25,000, $30,000 limits, like when you first open them. It's only natural, unless your income increases that much more, tenfold. They're going to keep within certain things, unless you really show them that you're using that card and paying it down. Then they might increase it later. But that's solid, my love. Thank you for sharing that with me, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. That ice cream sundae on AA is nice, even though the ice cream is frozen. I love you, Don King. If you do apply for Rakuten, when you get your offer, freeze your credit. Just like with Apple Card, you'll get approved and no inquiry. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Love my business earners card. Gunna, so far, so good. I love that card. RV in the house. Is the Chase 524 rule still in place? Yes and no. So they do tend to bend the rules a little bit when it comes to new cars that they're pushing out. If there's a high multiplier, let's say, or high sign-up bonus, let's say with the reserve or with the preferred is out with one, or if one of the in cards is out with a high bonus, the Amazon Prime Visa, they look the other way because they can call the shots on that. Also, believe it or not, with IHG, they've done it. So certain co-branded cards, they do have that little bit more of a leeway. They're not as stringent from what people have been saying lately on the chats and discords and things like that, but it's still technically in place. We are canceling Wyndham Business Earner. They killed that card and all the superpowers. Look, all I put on it, honestly, are my charges for utilities because I don't have gas. And I just keep it running like that. And just to get the status into the hotel, that's what I have it for. So for me, I'll keep it for that. Atlantic City is nice one. They've really cleaned it up. They fixed it up a lot. Where I'm going to Harris, they just renovated it. So I'm looking forward to that. Normally I go to the Trop, Caesars, or Hard Rock or Oceans, but Harris is supposed to be really nice. And I got a sweet deal for it. So I was like, what the hell, 2 nights? Go with my friend and just chill, you know? My Rakuten SoFi bonus is pending. Anyone know? No, it never takes 13 weeks. Usually, Mike, honestly, 10 days was what it took me when I got it last year. 10 days. Harris will charge resort fee. It does. It does, puppy. You're right. What's going on with the point overflows on all these cards? Don't worry. I'm here for you in terms of those JetBlue points and any other currencies you need help disposing of. So, Sylvia, being that you mentioned that, now that JetBlue has this kind of partnership called Blue Sky with United, that's going to be fire for me because it gives me more flexibility in terms of how to book stuff and things going forward. It's not in effect yet, but if you can move the currencies over, that's a great move. So if you have any one of those cards or one or the other, it'll help you on either side of it. So yeah, there's a lot of overflow still there, Sylvia. Joe likes the physical card so he can flex with that extra wallet. 100% Texas dog. 100%. Johnny, man, la casa. How you doing, Johnny? Hope your trip is going well. Rakuten is dead to me. You have one inquiry. 8, 15, 3. Wow. 12. Barry, how you doing, Barry? Thank you for being here. 23, 4, 7, 9. Damn. All right, so I went over this with Sleds the other day. I have 1 on Experian, 1 on Equifax, and 4 on TransUnion for whatever reason. But yeah, so really 1. I was shocked. I literally thought I had 6, 7, or 8. But what I did realize was that this past year, although I've gotten different cards, Amex really doesn't hit you over the head with the inquiry, so you're good there. I've product changed a number of cards, so it hasn't been terrible. I've gotten new cards, but the inquiries weren't there. So 1, 1, and 4. So, Texas dog, you got 4 right there. Correct. A lot of people were close. I literally thought, Barry, I had 12. But there are people that have a ton. So after getting the Marriott free night certificate, does it expire after hitting the bonus or it's after it hits your account? It's a year from the account. I hit my bonus in May 2024. It hit the account end of June. So July 1st, I had to use it by July 1st of this year. And I did. I used it at the end of June. So it's when it hits your account. Super Sal. Thank you for being here, Super Sal. 151 people. I've never gotten 150 on my own. Thank you so much, mi gente. This is next level. Thank you so much for that. I can't thank you enough, mi gente. Thank you for that, guys. Hit that like button, people. Let's keep going because I got more to tell you here. I was telling you I was going to talk to you about the Alaska card. So they're gonna launch a unified loyalty program called Atmos with Hawaiian. Some of you might know that. So the Hawaiian card also isn't going away anywhere. A lot of people thought that card was gonna die, but it's not. So they're gonna launch a unified loyalty program like some other cards do called Atmos. So I think that's solid for you guys to know, especially, I have a ton of points in Alaska, and those are going to be all used with American Airlines, it seems. Unless I'm going to the West Coast, then Alaska will come into play. But I also wanted to ask you guys about if you did get the Elite card, the Strata Elite, how easy is it to use that hotel credit for $300? Have you tried it? Have you planned it? Let me know because I got an idea for you guys. All right. 6, 8. Okay, expires in 1 year. You guys with the numbers, thank you so much. 1 year after a post to your account. Yes. Venture X, good luck on approval. You're not kidding. Remember, Wyndham points expire after 4 years. Yep, that's true. That's why I'm using them now, bro. 100%. My guy, LG, what's your thoughts on having both to surpass and aspire? Okay. Did they give you points to get to the Aspire? That's number one. The thing is this: the Surpass is the golden child of the lineup. I honestly think that's the sweet spot. Great multipliers. If you could really swing both, I would say swing both. But what are they offering you, LG, as your sign up bonus for it? Okay, because that's going to be key. If it's a product change and they're only telling you to product change to it, you don't want to do it. I got an offer to upgrade, but with no points, and I still might do it because I still think it's going to be worth it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to look this up for you. Would help if I knew how to type, right, guys? Okay. So you get 14 times on Hilton bonus points, 7 time on dining, 7 times, flights booked directly with airlines and travel, US restaurants, all other eligible purchases are 3 points. You know what? It's a great multiplier. 14 times at the hotels, made at the hotels of resorts, 7 times bonus points, flights booked directly with them, um, or through Amex Travel, car rentals as well, dining at US restaurants 7 times, 3 times Hilton honors points on everything else. I really think at that point, especially now that you really can't get those $50 certificates anymore, which is Surpass, I would just say do the Aspire and save yourself the money. Okay. Enrique, yes, please. I will show you how to do it. Oldest active ad is with Citi. I think they take my banking relationship and age of use. Yes, 100%. I've never had a problem with Citi because I've been with them forever. Properties are not that appealing. The use of Wyndham points was an incidental benefit, overpowered former benefits for the nerf. I hear you. Congrats on the new card at Bianca. Absolutely. Citi gave me a 9.2 limit. Congratulations, Papi. Fernando, how you doing, Papi? Thank you for being here, Fernando. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Bianca says, thank you, Lonnie. Enrique, wait for the NL link and get a plat. Capital One just gave me a credit limit increase, but won't give me an upgrade offer for the saver. I hate Capital One. They're just whack. I'm ready for the Apple Chase card. Sean, it's coming, Sean. You know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you. If they come through with the Apple Chase card and they give you discounts, like really good discounts to either buy through it on Chase's portal or whatever for their products, I'm in all day because I use them anyway, right? Again, and their app is so easy to use. It's just so easy and intuitive. And you could still, if they let you keep that savings, whether or not they do, I don't know. But again, it's just a great way to use that card, especially for younger people. Right. It is Ocean. um, Agreed. Wyndham Earner Biz is basically useless unless you have Biz with lots of utilities and fuel costs, but you better love Wyndham's. AJK, how you doing? Yo, literally and the ones that I had for the inquiries was because of stupid Capital One with my car. When we went to buy it out, they hit me across the head on 3 of them off one bat. So that was the killer for me. But other than that, especially with Amex, that's one thing that people don't really give Amex credit for. You get the first hard pull, and after that, you're good. So you really can't crap on Amex, when they deny you, because they pretty much give you an easy pass when you get accepted. So they used to give you access to Caesar's Diamond status and also a trip to the Bahamas. They would give you 4 nights at the Atlantis, and they nerfed that. They gave out too much for too little. Basically, that's what it was. What I did notice here, guys, and this is the other reason why I keep it. I've been to Europe 3 times in the past 5 years, and the Wyndhams in Europe are beautiful. And it's just, they treat you like kings over there. I did it in Switzerland for 4 nights, and to be upgraded to a suite was beautiful. Champagne in the room, all because I had the card. All right. So I think that's the reason why I'm keeping it, I agree. Joe, happy Tom. How you doing, Tom? I agree. My Wyndham status came in clutch in Greece. The hotel was oversold on basic rooms. They upgraded diamonds to make room. Ocean Villa. See, there you go. That's what people don't get. When we hear Wyndham here, it's like when you hear, of certain names, hotels that may not have the cachet of a Ritz Carlton or an Intercontinental, but overseas is a whole other ball game. And thank you for sharing that, Tom. That is great to use overseas. Yep, matching diamond status to Caesars. I'm planning a trip to Alaska next June. Try to book a flight from Chicago. Jeffrey, how you doing, Jeffrey? Thank you for being here, Jeff. From Chicago to Vancouver, an airfare for two adults is over 3,000 round trip. Looks like half the price. I haven't used Alaska yet, but when I did just like checking pricing through American, honestly, it was half the price. I'm not even kidding. So I would check them 100% because you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So 0, 4, and 5. John, you beat me, John. Had the status match. Still, it would have had the sort fee waived. Yeah, get it. No more Caesar status. Stealthy valued their points this year. You have 1, 0, and 1. So did I. Taking a cruise from Vancouver and plan to stay overnight and visit the beautiful city. Enjoy that. Enjoy that, Jeffrey. Enjoy it, puppy. Sledge. 10 inquiries. Oh, wow. Remember Sledge? Woof. Ike. 10, 9, and 10. Damn. Jesus. Does product changing to Ritz-Carlton result? Nope. No hard inquiry. And you won't have to be under 524. You could product change. That's not a problem. RV, I would do it if that's your choice. Yes. Israel, thank you for the super chat, puppy. And guys, I should have pulled the shirts today. I'm so sorry, but since I had guests the last 2 weeks, I completely slipped. Next week, I will pull them. John, if you could remind me so that I can get the wheel ready. I have the names, but I got to put it into the wheel. So please, guys, anybody who super chatted me today and membership today will also be in the running. But next week will be 2 shirts. I promise you. John and Johnny, please remind me. I'm sorry, guys. I really apologize, but I was thrown off by having people. No need for 524. You're right. Can I get Atmos when I'm at Mo's? You might, Vegas. I love it. You just need 10 limit when you're doing it Visa Infinite. Correct. Barclays continue to play at a whole other level. Yeah, nobody's bothering them either. It's just easy multiple Aspires. A lot of people have many of them. 100 Aspire bonus from the Surpass. They really don't do it as much, Jeffrey, especially if you got a bonus to the Surpass like I did. Rare, because I even called Amex to ask, and they weren't giving me the time of day. Yeah, the $50 quarterly, they still have the credit, but you have to use it in the hotel as intended. Fair enough. But where you were able to get those gift cards, I have 7 gift cards thanks to the Surpass and the Amex business card. So Rex, thank you. Wepa Rex, thank you for being here. Rex, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Poppy. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Hilton Biz card has the same sub as Aspire, but the card, right, the sub, but not the perks. That's the difference. Getting an 85,000 or whatever the point certificate is huge. Capital Saver offered me $100 credit, travel credit, no fee. Okay, that's good, Jeff. Again, I would never know Capital One. Capital One changes a debit card and credit card to Discover. Yeah, they did do that. Hilton Biz card doesn't give you all the benefits. No, it doesn't. I think it was $250 before on the Saver. I believe it was 2. Amex everyday card refresh. Nothing that I'm aware of yet, Benjamin. However, being that they knocked off their other clear version of the card, I can see them doing some different things with the everyday cards, but I don't think it'll be by this year. They still got to really knock the platinum card out the box right now, because not that Chase has them, on their heels, but you have Chase and Citi both coming in hard and hot. So I think that's part of it, Amex everyday has been gone for a long while, so they're not coming back. I don't know if you meant the blue cash or the everyday. Maybe I confused that. So the everyday is the clear one. Yeah, I don't think that's coming back. But the blue one, should see a refresh as well, especially since they got rid of the other pair. The other pair. You're right. Amex every day been gone along. Yep. You can get 580,000 Hilton points if you get all Amex Hilton cards. True, but am I really going to do that? What's up, American Tarmaker? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, American. As always, I know you're always running around. Thank you for being here and showing me love and support. I appreciate you. Dell, I've had all the Hilton cards. The only one I'm missing is the Aspire, and that will be coming soon enough. Imagine getting credit card with high status or close to high status for a hotel brand. It can come in clutch. Yes, it does. Well, look at Tom. Being in Greece, they oversold the hotel, but he got to stay there. Most of the hotels from all different brands are amazing, and many go above and beyond. Yes. Sylvia, 100%. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I was wondering if you can pay a credit repair to get hard credit. See, I don't like when the companies say that they can do that, because to be honest with you, the only way you're really going to get hard inquiries off is if you could prove that there was an error, if you didn't apply, if something hung in there longer than the 2 years that it was supposed to. It's not as easy as that. And you shouldn't have to pay for something to get something else off. Unless you have like 25 inquiries in every, like Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Honestly, some of the issuers really won't look that hard that way at the inquiries. Some will. Citibank is a little bit more inquiry sensitive with some. We all know about Capital One, but I don't really go in. I don't buy that stuff, American. Honestly, I just really don't. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you. Craig says, anyone know if Newark is still a disaster? Okay. Newark was doing so much better up until this week. Then they had some sort of outage again. But my sister flew out of that. I've taken her 3 times to the airport in the last 2 weeks, and there was no issue. She actually left on time. So I'm still flying out of Newark. I'm flying out of Newark next month for Portland. I'm flying out of Newark to go to Jacksonville sometime in October and in Puerto Rico in December. I'm not going to JFK. Shoot me. JFK is an hour and a half for me to get there. 2 bridges, a million tolls, and then JFK is also under construction. There's no way. You can't pay me enough, Craig. I wouldn't do it. I'd rather do LaGuardia. What's up to Rodney from Sledge? Which children should I start with? Because they want you to go in order, start with the plain one for now. I did the first one. The old school, you still get a lot of points, and call it a day. Then if you choose you like to surpass, and then the Aspire. Get the points early, because you don't want to do that unless you find a no lifetime language link. Visa Infinite 10K and Visa Signature is 5K, but US Bank issues Visa Signature for under 5K, so I'm guessing it's a nurse's Visa Signature. Probably. You're not wrong. Sylvia, couldn't you use those gift cards? Yes, you can. That's the plan in Puerto Rico. They're going to get banged over the head with all those cards. Wyndham in Europe is great, and you'll be able to find a lot of great hotels. 100%, Adam. I'm not kidding. I stayed in Schaffhausen, and that was beautiful. So I love it. Happy Tom rocking it with gifting memberships. I still didn't get to Happy Tom, but thank you, Happy Tom. Super Sal, next goal, the Southwest Companion Pass. Let me know if you get it, papi. Let me know. Capital One's only moving the debit card to Discover, not the credit cards yet. But that's coming. There have to be a few of them there. I hear Choice has some good hotels internationally. They all do. International hotels are just such a different animal, Imagine spending $60K on Aspire to get another 2 free nights. Yeah, but what people do is they just get the cards. They don't put the spend on it, Kevin. How do I accept a membership? You got it. If your name lit up, you're good. Should I just, forget 524. Unless you're really thirsty for a Chase card, I wouldn't bother. In 10 years from now, Discover might be as common as Visa and MasterCard. It's a good point there, Jess. I assume that every day in blue are going to be sunset from Amex. A trademark shows some names change coming. If they on par with Amex in 10 years and be impressed. Okay, it's a lot there. Joe, you are lucky you can choose between 3 airports. It's true. I can also pick, if I was thirsty, Philadelphia, hour and a half ride, not terrible. I also have White Plains, which is smaller. And if I really was just desperate, I have Stewart International. But it's just JFK is a nightmare, Vegas. Oh, for the love of God. Um, Let me see. Joe, do you have the Rakuten credit card? I don't have the Rakuten credit card yet. And the reason I mentioned it a while ago is because I don't really use Rakuten for all my shopping, to be honest with you. I usually do stuff on Rakuten if I see that there's some great bonus that they email me about. So, like the 95 times on NordVPN, a Dell credit of 15 times, Nike credit for 10 for the holidays, things like that. But it's not something that I wasn't sure if I wanted to just take up a slot of a card for Rakuten. I just don't use it enough. However, if you do use it and you do get a lot of value from it, and you've noticed that you racked up a lot of points with, either for cashback or through American Express membership rewards, I would do it. What have you got to lose? You're getting 4 times on top of their other multipliers. It's a no brainer. If you use it, do it. For no annual fee. What the hell? What's the Amex Hilton ladder? So it's the regular Hilton Honors, the Hilton Surpass, the Hilton Aspire, and then you have a Hilton Business card in there as well. What's up, G? Got approved for the U.S. Smartly Hilton Honors Basic. That's the card I'm talking about, Dell. And Citi Costco last week. Should I go for the Citi Strata or chill? Thank you, G, for being here. I'm going to be honest with you. So, do you need, okay, let's go about it this way. Are you looking at the no annual fee strata, the $95 strata premier, or the strata elite? Because based on your cards there, if you're not traveling, then I would say the simple strata card to start. If you're traveling and you use American Airlines, then I would say the premier for $95. If you travel and you want lounge access and access to American Airlines lounges, then I would tell you the elite at $595. Let me know your thoughts, G. All right. Stewart is losing an airline at the end of the month. No more direct Iceland from Stewart in days. No, I hear you. Went much for my birthday. Stayed at Lot Towers. Used a platinum card. Got upgraded. Been trying to go to Peter Luger Steakhouse. Can never get called in. The Amex concierge, they got me in. Yo, the other benefit, the concierge. I don't care what people say. It works. They actually do care. They actually do call. They actually make it their business to get involved. American, I'm with you 1000. Happy birthday, by the way. God bless you. I wish you the best this year. Hope your birthday was amazing. But, you do get upgraded. They do treat you differently. I always call to make sure that they can double check a reservation for me just in case, especially if it's a resi restaurant and stuff like that. They always come in clutch. New York City is the place for it. What's going on, Wandering Doc? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hola, hola. How you doing? I'm so happy you're here. If you have that much spend, you can downgrade each Aspire to a Surpass every year, upgrade back to Aspire after the 15K hits your account, and start spending to 30K. Sebi does that. Yes, you are right. It's the same for Wells Fargo Autograph Journey 2K, Autograph 1K, Active Cap. Yes, you're right, because it's the amount there, Kevin. Joe, I know you touched many lives where you were yes. I was a guidance counselor for 34 wonderful years, AJ. I was a guidance counselor in Manhattan Center High School for Science and Math in El Barrio on 116th Street off the FDR Drive and Pleasant Avenue in New York. So right in the heart of East Harlem. Best job ever. I swear to God. I miss it. I really do miss it. At Dell, get Hilton cards on the offers for the no annual fee include free night certificates. That's a good point, Johnny, because they do that from time to time. This quarter, I got 15,000 MR points from Rakuten. Everything was 10 to 15 without Rakuten card. Gonna apply for it after apply for the Southwest. Super South, that's the thing. If it works for you, this is what I tell people. No card is perfect for everyone. It's just not, right? Like, even again, this is why I go back to Citi Strata Elite. People were crapping all over it, but where else are you going to get a premium travel credit card with decent multipliers, especially through their portal, a Friday night, Saturday night dinner deal with 6 times for dinner where you're getting thank you points? We're not talking Sky Pesos, right? And you can transfer them to American Airlines plus get 4 lounge passes for American Airlines and Priority Pass for 100 less than American Express Platinum and $200 less than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Where are you going to get that? So if you're in Citi's ecosystem, like Gunna has 8 cards, the no-brainer is there. If that's your place, that's your place. There's a place for everybody. So if it works for you, let it work. If the Rakuten card works for you, kill the Rakuten card. Go get it. Let me know when you do. We need a PR flag added to that wheel. I think I got PR flags all over behind me on my shirt with my little coquille right there, the little Wepa flag. Wepa, man. You know, I'm trying to represent there. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate that. Wepa so hard, better ask somebody. Yo, what's going on, Luke? Thank you for being here, Luke, puppy. I appreciate you. Luke, your pictures from your trip were amazing, Luke. Thank you so much for putting them up. Those were fire. I'm glad you and your family had a great time. It was great seeing them on Instagram. God bless you. I'm glad you had a great trip, puppy. For me, SJC is the closest for domestic and some international flights. San Francisco for international and domestic too. Peter Luger's accept credit cards, cash only. Not sure. I've never been. Capital One opened the JFK Lounge. I have to stop there in October, crossing my fingers that I get the opportunity to benefit. Jorge, who was it that went there? One of my guys, Brady Smith, tried to hit up the Amex Centurion, the Sapphire Reserve, and the Sapphire Lounge, and then the Capital One Lounge, I believe. And there were lines at 2 of them. But it also depends on when you get there. If you're going straight like 5 o'clock, expect some busy traffic, or lunchtime, expect some busy, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. Hey, Luke, what's going on? What year did you start working? I started teaching in 1988, became a guidance counselor in 1991, and retired in 2021. So 34 years total in the system. And the last 27 were at the same high school. So I did junior high school for the first 6.5 years, and then the rest I did at the high school. I need to go do my own stuff. Kevin, you are late, Kevin. You always go at 8 o'clock. Goodbye, puppy. My love to the family, Kevin. JFK is one of my airports. I go early for lounge access, and the Amex Centurion is worth it. At both LaGuardia and JFK, I move past the bulk of the curbside traffic to Delta Sky Priority check-in. That's how it is, Karen. Like a movie, my love. That's what I tell people. Good for you, Karen. Thank you for sharing that, sweetheart. Does Amex 5 credit card rule apply for business cards? Yes. Yes, it does, because it's a credit line. Remember, it also, the personal loan counted as a line of credit for them. Keep that in mind. I had a personal loan with them that counted as a credit card. So you got to be clear on that, okay? Not confirmed, but heard Chase wants to do what Amex does with the restaurant for their highest tier customers. Centurion card holders has restaurant lounge in Midtown. That'll be awesome. I would love to do that in a minute. Yeah, I did have kept one Air India. Okay, cool. I remember that. See? Brady, you're a savage, Brady. How you doing, puppy? Thank you for being here. I'm here. I'm late. Wepa, Joe, and family. Yo, DJ Bruce Wayne, thank you for being here, DJ Bruce Wayne. As always, puppy. You're never late, papa. You always on time. Luke, I had a request, Luke. I'm going to put this one out there, Luke. They want to see both of us live, Luke. Let me know if you're up for it, all right? You tell me when. We're on. My channel, your channel, whatever. This will be fire. We broadcast it to both channels. Let's do it, all right? Let me know when you're free, puppy. Now we are like the airport itself with the with the lounge. So JFK Airport is nice now. I mean, I'm not gonna crap on it. It's they're really putting a lot of money into it. It's just the construction outside is a nightmare to get in. That's the problem. Just got a fraud review. What the hell happened, Nico? Nico, you gotta tell me. You just can't write that and then just leave it as a fraud review. Let me know what happened, Nico. I appreciate that, puppy. Yeah, you get rid of the card that you're not using. That's all. Just get rid of it. Yeah. Especially if you're not using that one. I hear you. Citi is really doing it. 100%. As a Delta loyalist, yes. Cannot say for the other airlines. Yes. Let's do it. Not Monday or Fridays or Thursdays. I'm good. All right, Luke. So let's pick a Tuesday. You let me know when you're ready, Papa. It's on. We could do Tuesdays, and we'll put it to both channels, Papi. I think it will have a blast. Hit me up. Let me know. We'll do this one. I think, yo, bro, we'll break records. All right, because people won't know what hit them. Thanks for that, Luke. I appreciate that, Papi. I'm looking forward to that. This chat is gonna remember this forever. Good looking out, Luke. When should I look for the offer for the free night certificate? They put them out all the time. I would tell you right now, they're just rocking out the last Hilton Aspire one at 175. Look for it in September into October. In the fall, they throw out free night certificates. Okay? Luke, it's a plan, Luke. Let's do this. Even without the construction, it's a nightmare to get to. Yes, it is. New again. Still talking about and hoping from anything from Chase. Not yet, bro. Not yet. Making big purchase. Okay. See, but that's the problem. If you have the proof, they really shouldn't do that. I hate when cards do that. Chase used to do that a lot. Chase used to actually, I remember trying to buy the PlayStation 5, and then they wouldn't let me buy it. Then my phone went off, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. So, you know, it'll resolve itself. I thought it was worse than that. Thank God. What's going on, Rodrigo? Sleepy Rod, how's it going? Join late. Yo, we're going to do that. It's coming up this month. It will come this month. I'm going to surprise you with that one. All right. Joe, your content on 850 is great to see all over YouTube. Thank you so much, AJ. I appreciate that. I got more stuff coming with Calvin on his channel. Calvin has, as you know, 150 something thousand subscribers on his channel. And his subscribers and members are amazing. I love working with him, and it's an honor and a privilege. I don't take that lightly that he looks for me, and I appreciate the love that they show. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Joe, okay. Boxer, if you go to literally at credit card connection, so without so it's just at credit card connection on Instagram, or I can't believe I'm going to say this, at LEL Silver Fox with 2 X's. We're going to leave it right there. All right. Don't laugh, but that's what it is. You'll see it. It seems lately that the line at the lounge takes longer than getting on the plane. You are not kidding. I got rid of a ton of inquiries using Dispute Beast, streamlines the dispute by mail process. Couple that with tons of complaints, unbeatable. Yeah, and I could see that. But you really have to be, if it's, it's just some of these companies that just really want to charge you up front, but there's never a guarantee, Ralph showing Luke some love. Luke, there you go, papi. Submitted documents and was cleared while I was on the phone. The account got restricted the next morning by a different department. Need to resubmit. What a pain in the ass. That's like dealing with Wyndham, with Barclays for their business cards. I kid you not. Joe on Luke's YouTube, what is missed? Yo, that's it. We're going to do this. Guys, we will do this. Del, watch Jenny to do Guru and Dr. Credit. Yes, 100%. A Joe Luke stream will break the internet. I really think it will break the internet. I'm not even kidding. I am not kidding. Chase won't let me pay balance. No? What happened? Talk to me, Luke. Talk to me. They'll deny the payment, which cost me money. Damn. That sucks. Thank you for sharing that, Luke. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's crazy. Carry a balance forever. It's their scheme. Oh, my God. DJ Bruce Wayne, thank you for the super sticker, Papi. Let me know if you got the car rentals, which one you chose that I told you, because my sister, I told you, don't rent from Wreck-A-Wreck. Then rent a wreck. The name alone should imply. I told my sister, you're going to Puerto Rico. Why are you renting from Rent-A-Wreck? All right. But, use one of the ones. And I think the one I sent you, Avis, was the cheapest, DJ Bruce Wayne. Let me know. All right. Yeah. So it's L altogether. L Silver Fox with 2 X's. I kid you not. You're going to see. Oh, my God. I can't. You just added me. First time joining the live. Robin Brown. Robin, my man, Robin. How you doing, Papi? Yo, well, I can't wait. Rob, first and foremost, everybody, Robin, I've known Robin. Robin, have I known you since you were like 14 or 15? Robin is amazing. Robin is wonderful. Robin is one of my boys for life. Robin, thank you so much for catching us live, Robin. God bless you, Robin, and the family. What do you think about Bill? I'm dying for them to get the mortgage added. I know technically people do it now with this card, with the regular card, and they go through, pay their homeowners associations and things like that with Bill. Once they get mortgage payments, I will do it because I still got a number of years left on my house in Florida with the mortgage, and I might as well get something out of it. But I love it. I don't also I don't mind them putting it into tiers because other cards do tiers as well. Look at Citi. You have 3 strata tiers: the strata, the premier, and the elite. It is what it is. But thank you, Robin, for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. Same thing happened to me when I applied for Capital One Venture X, approved. Next day, I had to jump through hoops to prove. I'm telling you, I hate when they do that. I thought Capital One was the bank that wanted you to carry the balance. I love it. Haven't experienced a long wait at all. Amex Lounge in Denver, 2-minute wait. Sapphire in Phoenix, 5 minutes. Sky Club, no wait. Sky Club. Yeah, but you traveled the globe there, Johnny. Let's be real, okay? Let's be real. Josh Johnson in the house. How you doing? What's going on? Yo, 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 Josh. People, we still have 148 people. Hit that like button, guys. Let's make this happen, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Josh. Rent a wreck. Is that a car or a spouse? Both. My wife didn't hear me, right? I'm sorry, Terry. I love you. Don't use Rack a Wreck or Gypsy Cab. I know. I'm not kidding, bro. I am not kidding. Yay, DM. You got your membership. Yo, all day, every day. Bank of America protections on PR card is comparable to CSP, but no primary CDW. It does have return protection, $1,000 annual, which is pretty rare. That's true, Joe. Joe is the king of like cashback cards, no annual fee cards. Joe knows his ish. Let's just leave it there. Why would no, my sister. I have no idea, bro. Yo, Robin, how old are you, Robin? Let's throw that up here, Robin. How old are you? Built about to end. The last good reason to mess with Sorry Chase. Love it. I love it. I love it. AJ, yo, I'm fired. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sky Club in Atlanta is where Chad tapped me on the shoulder. That's right. I remember that. You were like, yo, who's this big dude tapping me on the shoulder? Thank you for the membership. Yo, absolutely. Look, happy time. Came through like a champ. Looks like I'm going to have to call Citi reconsideration. If you have a history with Citi, right? I would tell them if you have a banking relationship, checking and savings. If you have any other products of Citi in the past. I had a student loan when I was 18 with them. That was my first thing with them. I would just tell them what you need it for, what you want to use it for. You're going to travel more. You're going to use American Airlines, whatever. Things of that nature. Get on their good graces. You should have really no problem unless it was too many inquiries or too many recent applications. They're a pain in the ass with that, Josh. First denial for the 100. Yeah, a lot of people were denied. Don't feel bad, Josh. A lot of people were denied. In this chat, they could tell you they were denied. Back up over 150 people, mi gente. Look at that. So Robin just turned 40. You know what, Robin? Robin, this wepa's for you. This is an early wepa, all right? But Robin, you were just always an amazing young man. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support always. Wepa! Robin, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, puppy. We go back. Robin was one of my boys. Still is. Like I tell him, they're stuck with me till I'm gone. Yo, Captain Kuro, how you doing? Long-time listener, first-time stream comment. I got approved for the Strata Elite. Woo! Yo, you just saw some other people didn't. You're like in rare air here. Got approved for the Strata Elite with an 8,000 limit, 7 Experian inquiries, 1 being a mortgage. Fair enough. Also able to get the 100K offer. Congratulations. What other Citi cards do you have? How many cards do you have in total, Captain? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. That is so cool. God bless you. Congratulations. Okay, so you were at 524. That's not bad though. Still. Yo, Robin, I love you, puppy. I love you. So this is your first Citi card. That's great. That's a great pickup. Bro, especially if you fly American Airlines all day, every day, all day, you know? Guys, I want to just quickly, there was something else I wanted to bring up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we mentioned the that the Strata Elite gives you $300 annual hotel credit, 2 night stays required, right? And it renews every January. You could stack that card if you had the Strata Premier as well. That $300 with the $100 that Strata gives you for any stay of over $500. I think, and it's not just one night. It's so if you stay 2 or 3 nights and it totaled over 500, the Premier gives you 100. This gives you 300 for 2 nights. I mean, again, we're talking at least getting the most value out of your cards for those hotel stays. I don't think the Strata Elite is a bad card. We just hit 159, guys. I'm hoping we have the likes there as well. This is amazing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. The Strata Elite is the new card. No, the Strata Elite is the new card. That's $595. The fee for the Premier is $95. So that's the middle card. But to be honest with you, to me, the Strata Premier is the workhorse because of the multipliers. The multipliers you get, Jeffrey, let me pull up my card. And actually, I should do this because I should know this because I just dropped a video on it. All right, here we go. 10 points per dollar spent at hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked at citytravel.com. 3 times per dollar spent on air travel and other hotel purchases directly. 3 times on restaurants, 3 times on supermarkets, 3 times for gas and EV charging. Again, it's like almost a solid catch-all card, guys. So for $95, I think it's worth it. And you can transfer to American Airlines. That's the key. The regular Strata, they put a hold on that. You can't transfer to AA yet. So that's why I'm saying if you travel with American Airlines, that's what you want to do. Goldman Sachs finally shed the GM card portfolio. My new business card with Barclays just arrived and it's underwhelming. Oh, damn. You got to share that with me later, Rex. Citi only allows for up to 100K in credit lines. So they're constantly having to shift around my line amounts to give me new cards. Fair enough. A lot of people do that. The Chase does it as well. I think Citi CSP for me, it is a great card. I have it. Again, going back. For those of you that don't know, now you know. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a live showing of what it looks like to be a Citi card and just the cheapness of it all. Like, dead ass. Look at this. This is the Premier, right? It looks nice. Look at this. This is like you could pick locks and doors and stuff. My Premier and my beautiful Ekster wallet, plug. Link in the description box below. Again, is my WEPA card. Metal. Ain't going nowhere. No one has this, right? Way better looking than that sad Strata Premier. But the multipliers are great. And if you're using tap to pay, this doesn't matter, right? But just to give you an example, it is a great card and it stays with me because it is a great card. It's the card that I use a lot when I want to just split the differences between the green, the Amex green, because it's Amex points, and then the thank you points for Citi. Wait, I forgot this one. Citi cares a lot about being 06, it seems. I got denied for Awards Plus back in March. 2826. CSR won't overturn denial. I was denied for too many recent accounts open. Yep. There's a lot of people doing that. Thank you, Avengers, for that, puppy. 70K points, free night better than 130 points. This is Hilton. So you figure if they do it at half a point, which is what people say, you're looking at $650, right? They're giving you a free night, depending on how many points the free night is. I mean, some people rather the flexibility in points as opposed to the free night certificate. How much is a certificate worth? And then take it from there. If it's 30,000 points or 35,000, then it's not worth it because you're still coming in less than the 130 points. I have no Citi cards except for Costco. I think with the 100,000 is a good deal. Yep, 100%. What do you think the new card is of that? I put a video up this weekend. I think the Elite is a great card, especially if you're in that ecosystem. If you have Citi Custom Cash, if you like thank you points, if you try, they have 17 partners. They have a lot of partners. Where the weakness is for me really is going to be the hotels. But again, if you're using AA, they're the only ones that mess with American Airlines. So you can't go wrong. It also gives you priority pass for a couple of $100 less than the reserve and the platinum. You can't go wrong. And the multipliers are strong. And if you're cashing out, you got the money there. You can make a killing on points. Jeffrey, I think it's a solid pickup. Amex at least gave me entertainment credit for any venue. Our hotel lounge access or even car rental credit with the refresh would be fire. Be different and better than the rest. You know what they just did for my sister? I'll share this with you. She called me today. She booked the Vanderbilt in Puerto Rico with FHR credit. So when she got there, they said, look, you're really entitled to an upgrade. We don't have the rooms available today. But because of that, in addition to the $125 credit for the property, we're going to give you another 100. And if the room, because she's here for a couple of days, if the room opens up during the week, we'll upgrade you. That's great. That's a home run all day. So those are things that, again, other companies, credit card companies try to emulate and they can't pull it off. So I think this is going to be a home run no matter what. I think the Elite is going to be strong for a while. City Premier is a dainty card. I'm afraid I'm going to break mine every time I touch it. 100%. I'm currently planning a trip to France. Hopefully I get approved for the Aviator Red before it goes away. Maybe find a reward flight in business class would be my first one. Captain, you can get it done. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Take your shot. Shoot your shot. You got this. My money's on you. That's how you do it. I tried the portal for the first time on US Bar to rent a car in September. 4 days, total $38. I figured it to be a glitch. I booked it. Cheapest ever to rent a car. That's fire. Congratulations. What car company did you rent from, Narika? Let me know. The typical annual fee that included normally it's just 78,000 points. Surpass not much different in terms of points, but it would include a free night certificate. Thank you for that, Johnny. Wait, you got the card at CSP as decided to pick. The WEPA card is the cure for ED. 100%. I'm going to flash it later. God, I have a big mouth. Anyway, Hilton free night certificates are uncapped besides the property needing a standard night as available. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think city hotels are underrated with choice and prefer hotels. And again, I'm not crapping on it. I haven't stayed in them, in those hotels, or maybe they were under different brands when I was a kid and we were kids and my parents would make us sleep on the floor in the motels. But again, it's just not a Hilton, a Marriott, or a Hyatt, or even a Wyndham is what I'm saying. That's the only kink in their armor. That's the only little glitch there. But they could always correct for that. So Strata Premier is fire. That card is a complete card if you're not into any ecosystem or need an alternative. You are so right. The problem with the Strata Elite is it's not the platinum. But none of them really are. And again, for a couple of $100 less, and we know it's going to be even more than that, less, for somebody stepping their toes into the ecosystem, it's not bad. It's not a bad starter point. So, guys, before I go any further, because we're going on an hour and a half, I just want to thank people real quick. John, thank you for the membership. You're in the running for the shirt as always, John. Juan, thank you for the membership. Mr. MIA, thank you so much. Law, thank you for the super sticker. You're in the running for the t-shirt as well. We're doing 2 next week. All right. Thank you for that, Law. Rodney, thank you so much for the $19 super chat. That is really awesome. I thank you so much for that. Rodney, 23, the one for you to see. I appreciate it. Israel, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, Israel. Rex, thank you for the super chat as well, Poppy. Thank you very, very much. Happy Tom, again, happy Tom, for the love of God. Thank you so much for the memberships. I appreciate it, guys. If you got the memberships, reach out to Tom and say thanks. DJ Bruce Wayne, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. So you guys are in the running as well as everybody else the last couple of weeks. So we're going to have a lot of people on that spin the wheel deal. All right. So it's going to be fun to see next week how we do it, but we will give away 2 shirts. Let me see. Where are we? At Joe. Do you talk about the room with Bumbo? No, thank you. Yes. So yeah, it was on Reddit. We did discuss it last night. Was it, Johnny, or today that you sent me the link? It's just a matter of time because the reality is this: the Bonvoy business card was a decent card for $125. It served its purpose. I got a free night out of it, right? The multipliers were good for business. But if it's true, a business brilliant card coming in at $695, so $45 more than the Bonvoy brilliant personal card, and then the multipliers were, I'll tell you right now, Johnny, because I have you here. Uh, tu- 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 tu. Johnny, you think I got a lot of text, Johnny? Right? All right. So it seems that 6 times on Marriott purchases, 3 times on dining, gas and shipping and transit, which isn't bad. 2 times on all other purchases, platinum elite status, an 85,000 free night certificate, 25 elite nights, um, an extra elite night for every 5,000 spent, $160 Marriott property credit per year, so $80 twice a year. Choice award is unchanged, $120 transit credit, so probably Uber, Lyft, that kind of stuff, $10 a month, $10 a month for wireless, priority pass select membership, and global entry TSA coming in at $695. So that's not bad. They also have the Bevy, which is their mid-tier card, which would be 4 times on dining, gas, shipping, wireless, and other purchases, gold elite status, 65K cert, 20 elite nights. That's not bad for 350 if you want to go that route, but it only gives you gold elite. Those of you that have the platinum card from Amex already have the gold status. I want status. I would probably do the brilliant. So thank you for that, Johnny. I appreciate it. Let me see, Corey. Earlier in the stream, Joe said something like, I share everything here. Then I said, I'll flash it later. Then just people getting too comfortable. Come on, Corey, don't start. I love you, Corey. Thank you for that, Corey. Geo88. I'm not going yet, Geo. I'll hold on for a few minutes for you, puppy. I got you. I got you, Geo. I love you. Thank you for being here. Demonetized live stream. Oh my God. The rental car agency is Kelly from Your Car in Dublin, Ireland. You know what? That's solid because there are actually a lot of countries in Europe that there's certain cards that they won't accept for insurance and things of that nature. So for you to get that, if they're including insurance and whatever, bro, that's a home run all day, every day. Congratulations and thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you, Nurican. The 70,000 points plus free night is better than 130. This is Hilton. Okay, I thought you did that. Am I bugging out? No. Joe, did you see the new Alaska International Biz routes and planes? I saw it, but I didn't read where they were going to. But I did see that they added. Let me know if you can write them down, Tom, for me. Last night it was on Danny the Deal Guru. Thank you for that. If they remove the free night certificate on the current Bonvoy business card, I will cancel. Crap like Hilton. Yeah, 100%. I canceled mine last year. Sorry, Kelly by Europe Car. Okay. Yo, again, who cares, bro? You're just gonna be driving around. I love the cars in Europe. So a VW in Europe is fire. Congrats, Narikin. That's freaking cool. Marriott giving out platinum like lollipops at the bank. It devalues my lifetime platinum status. Nah, I know, puppy. I'm sorry. People like us, man. I'm sorry. Marriott personal and biz combo would be a hell of a status play. But if they would, yeah, platinum. The Marriott business is just 15. ENC's any personal car is 25. The brilliant business is 25. If you're hunting lifetime status, that's 500 ENCs in 10 years as opposed to 400 previously. Marriott personal and biz brilliant versions. Got you. LHR and K. Oh, okay. Damn. Thank you, puppy. I appreciate it. That was quick. Saeed, how you doing? Hey, 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 Saeed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Guys, do you guys have any questions? We're going on an hour and 45 minutes. Any questions? Anything you want me to update you on? Anything else that came up? Wait, Jeffrey has a question. I have a bunch of expenses and a cruise to pay next year, close to 3K. In your opinion, what is the best card for bonus offers? I have Amex Plat, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Freedom Flex, Citi, Bank Strata, Cap One. So you want to get Okay, correct me on this one, Jeffrey. Which do you have these cards or you want to get these cards? Because right now the Sapphire being at 100,000 points and a $500 statement credit for travel is great. Amex Platinum, you'll always find something online or no lifetime language link, which is great. The Strata is 100,000 in branch only, so I would consider that. So, and then Cap One is usually just the Venture X is going to cap out at anywhere from 60 to 75,000 points. So that's one thing you got to let me know. Let me know, Jeff. Only 1 hour and 45, not enough. You could do more. I can't with you. Okay. So I have happy Tom. Tom, I have to tell you, here's the problem with Wells. The person I had in branch here in Jersey, nice person, but it seems that Wells hasn't even been communicating with them because when I've gone back, they know zero about anything going on with Wells. Even the cards that Wells threw out with the key cards and all this other stuff, they zero on the Wells front. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if Wells, now that Citi shot their shot and the Platinum's going to shoot theirs in October, will Wells come out with something? They should have done this already. But they are so late to this game that I can go back and ask. I kid you not. But they are like hush, hush. You could ask Matt. Matt hasn't posted squat about it. And he would be all over it, right? Have you heard anything about Capital One moving some cards? They're moving their debit cards over, which kind of makes sense. But I can see them moving like a Quicksilver over. Maybe not the Saver because it's too popular of a card, but I could see them moving a Quicksilver over to give Discover some more play. But right now it's their debit cards, Saeed. Yep, there you go. Nicely put there, Johnny. Do you use an app to track your benefits or a spreadsheet? LG, I always overshare. Here we go, LG. So I do two things. And actually, both links, I swear to God, are in the description box below. But my favorite to track what I'm doing right now, because it's not as wonky. Max Rewards is great because it'll do it automatically, but you have to input every single login and whatever. Card pointers I use, and it gives me my 525 status, the cards that I want them to be listed there, how much I have in fees, how much I have in bonuses. When you walk in to a place, it tells you what's nearby. Like it'll tell me nearby. If I go to, let me see, the Lido restaurant, that I could use the reserve for 3 times. But when you click it, it'll show you other cards and it'll attach them for you. So I added the extension on the phone here. And when I go to it, it'll just add and tell me what's available. Same online. And you don't have to put in some people are very sensitive about putting in their personal information for Max Rewards. So this doesn't do that. So I use card pointers. Now, Max Rewards, you have to sync regularly, but Max Rewards will also do them automatically for you and give you, they've added some newer features, but they'll give you, like if you go here to benefits, it'll tell you how many benefits year to date you can get, which cards are doing what's activated and stuff like that. So they show you. See, right now it's actually updating as I just did it. So either one is fine. I have both. But use the referrals below and save yourself some money, especially on card pointers and Max Rewards. But card pointers would be the one I would tell you to go check. Wait a minute. St. Patrick, thank you so much, St. Patrick, for the super chat. I appreciate that. You're in the running for next week's t-shirt giveaway as well. Thank you. Salute. Wepa to you, my friend. I appreciate you. Saeed says, thank you, Johnny. If they move the Saver to Discover, I'll put it in the sock drawer, 100%. Don't show the spreadsheet with your personal info and social. No, I won't see you. I don't do spreadsheets. I don't have Citi or Capital One. I have the rest. Then I would do Citi Right now, Citi would be your best bet in terms of points and the access to just American Airlines, which I know the other cards can give you transfer partners too, but Citi now gives you that option. So if you could fly, Jeffrey, with American, I would do, honestly, I would just do Citibank. Yep, do Citi. I like it. Jeffrey, if you have a lot of expenses, get the business gold or plat. That's okay. If you want to go the business route, I like Max Rewards and use it all the time, but I don't track my credit, doesn't track my credit union cards or my AA card. They need an update. That's where they lack. They are slow on some of that. Card pointers, the greatest thing is once you log in on your computer or your phone, where you're already into the card itself, the app, let's say Chase or Amex or whatever, the extension automatically auto loads all the offers for you. And it tells you when you go into a mall, nearby card pointers, and it'll tell you what cards to use, let's say at Foot Locker or whatever. That's what it does. So let me see. The double and triple dipping offers from card pointers had made me so much money back from paying for card pointers. I hear you. I love card pointers. And I know some people have had issues with the guy from card pointers, but he's been good to me. And in turn, he knows if I refer somebody or they use my code, he takes care of them. So if that's, I'm not even kidding. Emmanuel always responds to me. So Johnny, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Jordan, why? I love you, Jordan. Guys, for those of you that missed it at the beginning, Jordan was here last week with me. I got to meet Anthony Fears, who's amazing, on Wednesday. And on Thursday, I met Jordan, who drove his butt off from Massachusetts to come here. And again, Jordan, I love you. Terry loved to meet you. She thought we were talking about you the whole weekend. I swear to God. She was like, did he get there okay to Pennsylvania? Yeah, he did. So, Jordan, thank you for that. Jordan, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. I really do. That's so sweet of you. And again, I'm waiting for you to drop your link on the chat because I want people to see your merch. His merch, guys, is Candela, which is fire. I need for you to see his stuff. It is next level amazing. And I can tell you because I got mine today. It is amazing, Jordan. Thank you, my friend. God bless you, Papi. Thank you so much. Car pointers. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. No, Jordan, are you kidding me, Papi? Bro, you're getting married in a couple of months, bro. I'm surprised you're even here now. Thank you, Papi, for that. I appreciate that. I love you too, Papi. My love to your girlfriend, please. Your fiance. All right. Joe, how do you use your Hilton $50 credit? So this is what I do. So when I did the timeshare presentation, I used the card and it triggered that credit. Literally triggered the $50. So the timeshare presentation was $199. They gave me $50 back in the statement credit immediately. The next day it was in. So I use it for that. I'm also going to use it if you work around or travel to places that have Hilton hotels and there are restaurants inside that will code for Hilton. You just use your credit card there. The card there. It's easy. The gift card is a breeze to use in the hotels or resorts. You could pay for it with that. So I think that's just money for you right there. Hold up. I got a text message from my girl Key. What did my girl say? So much engagement tonight. Did you do your hair for me? Just kidding. Oh my God, I love you, Key. I'm blushing. That's my girl, Key. Key, how you doing, mamita? I love you. Thank you for that text. And I just put your text on blast. Of course, because I overshare and say so much here, Key. Thank you. It's been a movie. I swear to God, I have the best chats anywhere. I put up my chat and my subscribers and to anybody. I kid you not. I love it. Thank you, Key. I love you, baby. You are so welcome, Jeffrey. Anytime. You know that. Absolutely. Yo, you would love to hang out with him, Ian. I'm not even kidding, bro. Jordan is just the coolest. Even though not a huge footprint, if Hyatt releases a premium card with globalist status, would you pay the cost and how much? Yes. I would pay for the status. I would probably go $750. I'd have to drop one of my other cards, though. Really, I would have to decide on which other premium card I would drop. But for globalist status, I would go $750 easily. I wouldn't bat an eyelash. I want to do the brilliant right now, and that's at. I'm waiting for the business one if they're going to put it out, so it doesn't hit my personal, which is easier for me. But that's the plan. So yeah, I would pay for it. Reading my text dialogue. Key, because I love you, Key. Everybody knows I love you, Key. Key, you're the freaking best, Key. I adore you, my love. Great job last night with Sledge, too, by the way. And great video you just put up. Glad to have you back because Key has been touring for work. She is a softball queen. She's a monster. Key does it all. Love you, Key. I love you. If you had to pick one points ecosystem, which would it be? I can't even lie, guys. It's tight, but it has to be Amex. Just because you have a lot of different ways to get points. Look at that. Rakuten. People that didn't even use their cards were getting MR points, right? The upgrade downgrade game gets you points. Going in through incognito mode to apply gets you points. That's the one. And their transfer partners are great. And their customer service, again, but with a caveat, especially with the platinum card, is right there with Discover. Hopefully Discover doesn't shoot themselves in the foot, but it would have to be Amex, followed really close now, to be honest with you, because I have a lot of points with Chase. And now that points boost with the reserve has been really good to me by Chase. Addicted to Amex, so that would be it. Yep, 100%. If I had a card that gave Globalist and Sapphire Lounge access, 100%. I could see that. Yep. You go. Yeah, Amex. So, guys, we are going on 2 hours, mi gente. Key, I love you, and I thank you for being here, Key. I'm sorry for reading your text is diabolical. I'm sorry, it's not diabolical. I love you. Again, I want to thank everybody. I'm going to start from here, going up. Jordan, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. In the running for the shirt next week. Jordan St. Patrick, thank you for your super chat. Thank you, DJ Bruce Wayne, for your super sticker. Happy Tom, thank you for the memberships. Rex, thank you for the super chat. Israel, thank you for the super chat. Rodney, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Law, thank you for the super chat. Juan, thank you for the membership. John, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Mi gente, I know I can go 3 hours, but, homie's a little tired. But I want to say before I go, see, look, glad to see a video for Key. See what I'm saying? So, mi gente, this month, the Capital One Venture X application will come up. It's not going to be, what's that called? Clickbait. It will be there will be a Capital One Venture X application live on this channel. Okay. You saw it. You read it here first. Luke and I are going live. That's going to be insanity. Insanity. But it's going to be so much fun. Next Tuesday, I'll come back and give you my tail of the tape on staying at Harrah's, using Wyndham, what perks did I get, and so on. Wish me luck at the tables. But I have people here. Hold on. Narikin, thank you so much for the super chat. Great live like always. Thank you, Narikin. You're the best. Te quiero mucho, papi. Thank you so much. Another great show. Wepa, Texas Dog. I appreciate you. You know, Texas, I got a special Wepa for you coming. Give me 1 second. St. Johnny City's close second right now. Amex definitely up 1. Mike Newland, thank you so much for the super sticker, papi. I appreciate you, Mike. You always are so supportive, like everybody else here and everybody else's lives. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, my friend. Geo88, yo, I hung in here for you, Geo. I love you. 2 hours only. Josh, I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Geo, I know I can do 3. Don't worry, Del. You're gonna see, Del. You're gonna see. It's coming. It's coming. I know, Del. I know they're no good. The Joe Luke too. You got Uncle Luke and Theo Joe gonna come in hard. All right. Wait a minute. Another chance to get my personal info. That's right. Make sure you have like one of those TiVo deals or whatever. DVR it, record it, keep it moving. You're gonna apply live. Yo, Calder, there will be a live application here on the Venture X. I made a promise to Johnny Ma. So, forgot to tell you, chocolatini is really good. With some Kahlua, nice and refreshing and sweet. So, are we ready? Texas Dog, you always give the points, and I want to make sure that I get us 10 this time, all right? Boxer says, great stream, Joe. Play some roulette for me. Wepa, absolutely. Much love. Yo, LG, I'm in. I'll tell Anthony, bro. Anthony just FaceTimed me the other day. He was with Daniel from a club in South Carolina. So we got to do this, all right? This is for Texas Dog and everybody else that gave me a super chat, a membership, a super sticker. I love you guys. Tuesdays are a movie for me. I can't thank you enough. So, that being said, and Key, I apologize for putting that very sweet and romantic text out there on blast. I loved it, did you, Key? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait. You're so welcome, LG. Anytime. You know that. Application. Not a pre-approval. Application. 1, 2, 3. Way! Woo! I even stuck in Ekster. One day my head's gonna explode. It's gonna be like those Bugs Bunny cartoons where they threw dynamite and the head explodes. That's gonna be me. But I love you guys. There's nothing I won't do here. You know that. Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere else. You chose to be here on a Tuesday night, mi gente. I thank you for giving me, as always, the privilege of your time. Let me see. Let me see my scores. Scaring me when he does his weapons. All right. No, Nadia Comaneci, a 10. Yes. Thank you. 15, Karen. That's my girl, Karen. That's why I love you, Karen. Thank you. Brooklyn in the house, baby. I might have called EMS in this area. Yo, 100%. All right. Yes, Nadia Comaneci. 10. 10. Thank you so much, Vegas Hawk. Thank you so much. Rodney, I appreciate you. Robin, salute, papi. I love you. Thank you for being here, Robin. You know where I'm at always, papa. Saeed, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Mi gente, I love you. 2 hours in the books. Amex is A1 for sure. DEM, welcome to I got to put the new link for the Discord on my channel page, DEM. Check my page a little later. I'll put the link and you could go into the Discord and now chill. All right? Yo, really, Johnny? That's messed up, Johnny. That hurts me in my heart. I love you, Johnny. Love you guys. See, because mic cut off. Yo, and this is a Shure mic. I paid a lot of money for this mic, all right? I can't help it. I love you guys. Good night, mi gente. Until next week. You already know if it's Tuesday, it's Hola, mi gente Tuesday, Wepa Tuesday, Extra Tuesday, you name it, Lion Card Tuesday. I love you. Good night, baby. See you next week, mi gente. Peace. Peace out, Vincent.